and such. Okay, we are live.
All right.
And we're on the river. So let me share this in Discord. All right, I found this ship. Uh, it's hard to put figures. It's hard to put figures on this thing, so I'm not going to. They kind of. Oh wait, now I can. What the heck? I was having trouble doing it before. I think this mast section is hard to put stuff under. So you have your horses on here. Oh, now it's working perfectly. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna mess around with this then. Yeah, your horses are on here, and it's not super comfortable for them. They're like kind of like tied down, like they're on these spots that are like where other people might be sitting normally. But this boat is mostly just for you and your companions. There are some crew on board as well. There's maybe like, I don't know, 8 or 10 crew.
So these people were they're sort of contracted by Anthar to to get us this far.
Yeah, they're not associated necessarily with the Order of the Gauntlet, but they regularly take passengers up and down the river, and
Okay.
some cargo. This one isn't like heavily like a cargo ship. It's more so for passengers. I guess there is a below deck. I don't know how many people can fit down there. Or no, can't tell if this ship has a below deck or not. I assume it has like maybe some like just hammocks like down below. Um, so you can actually stay on the ship at night, um, which they suggest doing. And actually, they're like it's up to you if you want to make this trip in 2 days or three. They can push through the night, um, the first night, and basically get there at the end of the second day, or they can kind of throw down an anchor and stop traveling at night. And they'd like hang up lanterns and travel overnight. They have enough crew where they can split their shift to have like night shift people and make it in 2 days. It's up to you.
Well, if we don't need to be going all night, is there any disadvantage to taking them up on their offer to just travel continuously?
Yeah, they don't know the details of your mission and like how urgent it is, so that's completely up to you guys. I mean, you guys know that it's like 10 days before they're supposed to arrive in there in town. Um,
So either way, we'd get a work week to do stuff once we get to Baldur's Gate.
that's right. You get a Faerun week, which is a
A
10 day.
10 day.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, like if you want to do like by the book gambling or thieves jobs or whatever, it's 5 working days.
yeah. You could
So,
get two weeks in then, I guess, if you get there
hmm,
in time for that.
okay,
Well, actually, it's 10 days from like right.
yeah, that's what I mean. We'd have enough for one work week.
That's right.
Sweet.
But like, can you guys think of a reason that we shouldn't just ask them to travel continuously?
Is the route super, super dangerous?
Um,
I mean, like, is it a whole bunch of straits and really scary channels, or is it kind of an open?
well, let's look at the map here. So, this is I pulled an old version where I hadn't really fixed the map yet, but from Elturel here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, can you guys see this pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So again, like 2 days, first day you get to kind of this point here where the R and river is, and that right around there is the border of what Elturgard considers their country, because that's about as far as the light from the companion reaches. Um, Up till that point, it's there isn't like a road that goes directly along here because this area of the Fields of the Dead up until like 40 years ago was I mean, it's full of undead. The light of the companion has made basically the eastern half of the Fields of the Dead much safer, but it's still not really patrolled per se. The main road from Elturel actually goes east and then follows this tradeway north, because in days long past, no roads wanted to go like through the middle of the Fields of the Dead. So they have some troops that kind of like patrol up until like Fort Morning Lord, but then the other half of the way, while it's still lit by the companion, uh, it's not really patrolled, but it's safe. There's like no one dead there anymore. Like they rarely run into anything. But the other half of the way, um, it's kind of like wild country. It's not uncommon to even see like the occasional like grouping of undead on the shore, but it's such a big river that it's like not usually a problem. There's a couple parts where the river like narrows a little bit enough that you're maybe like 100 feet or something from the shore. There even is a couple spots where the river is narrow enough that there are a couple really old rickety bridges from back before the Fields of the Dead were dangerous. They're not they don't lead to anywhere. Like they're just like relics of the past, kind of. And I mean, it's possible there could be like the rare like bandit or something. So the but I mean, usually just traveling through the, especially if you're traveling like during the day and like maybe like stopping where the companion's light is, that would probably be the safest route, because then you're only traveling basically it'd be in the light the entire time, because
Sure.
yeah.
Sure,
Although,
that sounds good. Let's not take any unnecessary risks here.
yeah,
Like split the difference on speed and have them push until the end of the companion's light and then camp. Is that what you're saying?
Or maybe just anchor and stay.
Yeah.
Like stay on the water, but
Sure.
not necessarily push through when traveling.
okay.
I like that. That's a great compromise.
Are they all human?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
just run.
Oh.
Use them like slaves. They can push through.
Wow.
Are there are there other passengers on the ship other than us?
Let's see. Yep. So there's the six of you, your six horses. We'll say there's 8 crew, and then there's 5 other passengers.
Okay.
Are any of them lovely single maidens?
Duh, I'm right here.
You're not. Yeah.
Man, what does charisma 19 get me? But I was wondering, Zeal. I was wondering about what Zeal's plan was for, are you going to disguise yourself? Because if so, the crew and the other passengers.
I'm already disguised. I did that in our half day before we left.
Oh, so
I couldn't. I
you
didn't
look
want to.
different. Yeah, they.
Oh, yeah.
Leosin recommended you all like do a different hairstyle, buy some different clothes. Even like what I guess we retcon this. He would have suggested some places you could go to like buy some different outfits if you needed to.
Yeah, I wanted to max out my disguise kit, so. I was actually looking up pictures, but didn't.
I want to get some kind of a metal helmet that would fit my dragon head.
Yeah, that is definitely doable. I mean, you're not like a dragonborn paladin isn't an unheard of thing in a place like Elturel, so you probably could have found some shops that specialize in making armor for unusual body types.
Okay.
If any place would, it would be in a place like Elturel.
Got it.
How much gold do you think that would cost? Mainly just something to cover my head.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So that'd be like just the helmet component of some kind of heavy armor. maybe like 10 gold
Okay.
to have it custom made, short notice, or not custom made, but like, well, maybe one that's
Sure,
close and
they probably have something in stock that might fit.
yeah, I mean, they might have to just take a minute and kind of like bend some of the plates out or whatever, kind of a little bit, but yeah. 10 gold
Okay.
and it's yours in the morning before you leave.
Sure.
All right. So the first day, you get, as described, to the edge of the companion's light by the end of the day, and for the first time in, I don't know, day and a half, 2 days, you actually see, the sky darkening a little bit. Like it's from this far away from the companion, it is going to get noticeably darker, but it's not. It's going to be like kind of like stuck at twilight.
Like spring in Alaska.
Yeah. And they throw down the anchor and they say, "All right, there's some bunks down below. Help yourself." And
I would have meditated already, so I'm just gonna stay up all night.
okay. Well,
I'm definitely gonna need a full night's sleep here after my tossing and turning.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still mulling over what I've, my poor night of sleep. So
all right. Yeah, you have a maybe more restful night than your last one. Depends if you're the kind of person who gets seasick at all. Some of you might find it calming. Some of you might find it the opposite.
I'm gonna, as long as I'm able to, I'd probably be on top of the mast.
There isn't like anywhere to. I mean, you could climb up there, but I don't think.
Yeah, that wouldn't stop a rogue.
I mean, you could climb up there and like crouch up at the top or something, but
Yeah. I would do exactly that.
All right. Next day, in the morning, like early, like 5 a.m. or something, just as the sun. It's actually like kind of interesting because the companion to the east and the actual sun to the west are like at the same point in the sky. They set off. Turn up my mic level. Okay. I think
You sound fine.
that's from Twitch, I guess.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. I'm not facing my microphone. That might be the issue. You set off. They mentioned that this stretch is where they run into some of these old bridges. In fact, there's like a bridge that would have been too low to the ground for these large masts, but there's like spots in it, and this map isn't gonna. Spoiler alert, we're gonna see it on the map here. Isn't gonna show it, but there's like spots where it's like falling apart, and they can kind of just go around it.
But they would have to aim that pretty carefully to avoid damage to their craft.
Yeah, and the river also gets kind of like they've been up and down this river enough. They know what spots are too shallow or whatever, but it's relatively shallow. Like there's parts in here where it's maybe only, I don't know how shallow you'd need to be for a ship like this to run aground, but 10 feet or less maybe. Well, approaching one of these bridges, you guys can see what looks like a figure of some sort. A humanoid figure is standing from a distance, hundreds of feet away. You can see there's a humanoid figure standing on the bridge. And you can roll perception.
Not very perceptive.
Me neither.
I got a 16 total, 1-6.
5.
15.
Okay. Some of you might not have been like up at the front of the boat anyway. I don't know. I maybe should have asked like what part of the boat you guys would have cared to be like hanging out at most of
I'm
the time.
hanging out with my horse.
I'm on top of the mast.
On top of the mast.
Oh, you have a decent view then, maybe.
I might even be able to do that.
Ah! I'm just hanging out with my horse.
Okay. So you're back with the horses. How about Imelda?
Raging beast.
I suppose I would be sort of near the front of the craft. I would kind of be interested in sort of looking ahead.
Okay.
The inquisitive sort.
Maybe I could see Zashar maybe hanging out below decks to keep out of the light. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How about Tars?
Maybe more midship. I don't think I'd go all the way back with the horses, but I wouldn't want to be up front.
Okay. Put you there. And Jay, it's probably not so important. We need you to type it out. Oh, Jay, you did. Oh, you're typing this out while you're in a. Are you not driving? Are you just riding? Okay.
Yeah,
You're
I was
just
like, the wife's probably driving.
Okay. All right. So Jay and Zashar are below decks.
Hello.
Hey,
the Shar.
Yo, hi guys.
yo.
Oh.
Hey, Zashar, you're just in time for what might be an encounter.
Could be.
Yeah. So you guys set off from Elturel, on the river, on a decent sized ship. I've got it here on the TTS if you can see it in Discord.
Oh, we're on a boat.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's you opted to take the trip in 3 days. It's going to take 3 days to get there because you're stopping at night, not pressing through overnight. Like they'll throw down anchor rather than them, traveling the river by like lantern.
Right.
And you've got your horses on there. They're not super comfortable on this, but they're tied up. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
You're having to like, you got hay and you're having to like actually like shovel. Well, they're taking care of them for you, but they're having to like throw their, shit overboard. You can't actually like go onto land. In fact, they recommended against it because this stretch of the river goes through the fields of the dead, which it's not really very safe to go on land. Like, I mean, you guys, great heroes like yourselves, probably could handle a night or two, out in the fields, like, but this is no man's land out here.
Mm-hmm.
But first night you made it to kind of the edge of the companion's light, and now this new day you're setting off outside, beyond the companion's light, where it'll actually get dark tonight. But in the morning, just shortly after setting off, you reached a narrower part of the river where there's a kind of rickety old bridge that is a relic of like before the fields of the dead were full of undead, and it doesn't lead to any current like settlements or anything, and it's mostly like sunken down in parts, and they were going to go around it, but some of you see there is some humanoid figure on the ship, and I think Imelda and Zeal both notice this figure, and I'll say you both can see that it looks bigger. It looks to be bigger than your average like human or elf.
Uh-oh.
And seems to be like holding multiple like ropes that are going into the river.
Oh, that might be a chain or something that he's trying to raise. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let people know.
He's trying to stop the ship or something? This could be an ambush.
Okay, well, if we're not in combat yet, I'm gonna shimmy down the mast so I can get proper footing to shoot a bow.
Okay. Yeah, you're hundreds of feet away, and it'll take it'll take a minute or two for the boat to even get within like earshot of this bridge.
A longbow has a 600-foot distance.
All right.
So let's ask the the captain, the pilot of the ship, if he knows what's going on here with this guy.
They pass by this bridge, every time, and they've never seen anyone on it before. Well,
Okay.
I mean, this is since it's a narrow spot, they're a little closer to shore. I mean, they have seen the odd skeleton or zombie like off on the shore, and maybe even on the bridge, but they're far enough away that they've never had any trouble.
I'm going to bring Crowley back.
Okay.
I can just summon him out of his little pocket space.
Okay.
And he's gonna fly up.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it looks like zombie dragon dude.
Zombie dragon.
Yeah, zombie dragon dude. Dragon Boy is Diabroth. Dragon dude was the guy we killed.
Signwrath?
Yeah.
Signwrath?
You think he's a zombie now?
Well, he's bigger.
I'm thinking maybe zombie ogre or normal ogre or something.
Mike, did you get a peek at that at the laying waste rules I wrote?
Oh shit. No. I worked like nonstop the last 2 days.
Because I think we should use them in combat. Brian already paid me for it.
And I did see your email about that's like awesome. Like
Yeah. I was amazed.
yeah, like we should definitely play test him. Maybe it's something he could like even convert and end up printing. Let's see. Yeah, I mean how it is. So yeah, if we get a crit, why don't you go ahead and
I got the backup.
In fact, why don't you just if we get a crit, go ahead and do the rolls on the table and everything too for us. Like
Sounds great.
I haven't really digested it at even at 1% yet. So
Sure.
aside from what you said in the email, so
Is it a 100?
No, it's D20s. It's all D20s and D12s.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I like Linguist for Pathfinder's really fun and all, but I think in the spirit of 5e,
Make it simpler.
Make it simpler.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. All right, how do you guys want to arrange yourself on the boat? They ask if they should throw down anchor and stop before they get any closer, or if they should keep or what they should do, I guess.
I think they should get close enough where we can shoot them with arrows if we have to.
Yeah, but like be ready to drop anchor.
Yeah, and I think three people that are going to be shooting arrows. Well, not necessarily three, but I wanna bless them before they take their first shots.
Can anybody swim, or does anyone have water breathing? Because I'm really concerned about those ropes or chains going under the water.
So,
Well, I think the idea would be that we would drop anchor and stop going through before those chains could do any damage to us.
Yeah, I think that they're meant to stop us and keep us really close in an ambush. And if we stay behind and don't get too close, we might have a chance to get out again.
I say we just go faster and push on through.
Are we close enough to like yell at them and ask what they're doing?
You can get that. We can let you get that close and proceed once you've arranged yourselves and prepared yourselves however you want.
Well,
I'll be up front for sure.
I'm definitely gonna
Center.
bless Zeal. And whoever else can shoot at a distance.
Well, Jay has that heavy crossbow now.
Yeah. So I assume
Yeah.
Jay and Zeal probably for sure towards the front. Who else wants to be like front versus like kind of in the middle?
I'll be a little bit behind them. I can shoot, but not quite so far. So
How about Tars?
I can go up front. I can go up. I can go up front.
Okay, I'll
But
bless
I don't-
Tars as well.
Yeah, I don't have a ranged weapon. My spells only reach 120.
Well, so do mine, but
Oh, my short bow reaches 320, but that's a disadvantage. So yeah.
I have a longbow as well. I mean, I can shoot too, but I'm not gonna bless myself.
All right. Here, you three can be. It's wide enough that like three of you, I guess, could probably be side by side, and then we'll put the next three. Why not? Great. You're arranged like that. All right. You get close enough to see that there's a troll on the bridge.
It's a troll.
Of course. But and like out from it was hidden, out next to him walks out a goblin who yells out to you. Pay our toll or face our trap.
Don't make us laugh. This is ridiculous.
We're not paying the troll toll.
Ain't no troll toll going on here. They already boys toll.
All right.
I've got a toll for you.
Well, hold your arrows before you get any funny ideas. He says something in the like troll language. You don't too far away for you to hear it. And the troll like pulls up one of the ropes, and there's a zombie tied to one of the ropes, and he's like, the whole river's full of them. If you try and go through here, he'll let go and they'll crawl on board.
Jay was asking how much is the toll?
50 gold per person.
Oh, 50 gold per Oh, screw that. I was gonna say 50 gold total. I'll pay it.
50. Wait a second. I'm gonna shout back a counter offer. I'm gonna try and deceive him and be like, "We'll give you 1/20th of that amount," and like hope that like as a troll he like doesn't understand fractions.
The goblin. Well, the troll. I mean, the goblin has been speaking.
Never
in
mind.
Common. The goblin's been speaking in common. The troll.
I guess that's even a very basic goblin would not be fooled by that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
How far away is the goblin?
So we'll say you guys stopped or like slowed down. I mean, what's good shouting distance on a river? Probably like, let's just say it's like 150.
Yeah, sound travels well over water.
Yeah, probably like 200 feet at least. So I mean, you're not this close, not quite this close. You're probably
I can shoot him at disadvantage because it's 150.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
My daughter's standing next to me.
Well, if that's their plan, then maybe we should instead try and speed up.
What did I say in the first place?
How do we get?
I never have good ideas.
Bridge.
I'm gonna suggest that perhaps it's our duty to purge these creatures so that they don't continue to plague the waterways.
Yes.
I'm shooting at the goblin. I'm
agree
shooting at the
with
goblin
you.
with disadvantage.
You're just gonna fire on him?
Yes, I'm just gonna
Wait.
fire on him.
Okay.
Before he fires, I'm gonna bless.
Yeah, no, that's I figured you'd do that. The goblin that was talking is getting shot in the face.
I mean, it's kind of a. I mean, dire breath. I guess you could probably see Zeal like pulling back on his bow, and you maybe could get your spell off in time.
Go lay down.
Actually,
Well,
I think you two would need to roll initiative to see if you'd get your spell off before he would attack.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna. I'd have to roll 20 here.
All right, well,
Sounds like we're rolling initiative.
Yep.
17.
I rolled a 2.
Bad. Oh,
And now we're
very.
4.
Have a bless. Have a
Oh,
bless.
wait, I get a +4, so I rolled a 6. Technically.
All right.
So.
You're blessed.
Did you hear what the toll was, Jay? Yes, 50 gold ahead. Although I guess some of you are hiding below decks. They maybe don't know how many people are on board.
Yeah. I'm not paying 300.
I'm sure all the passengers are hidden under deck.
Well, they might have. I mean,
Commoners.
still there's the crew, so they must be able to see at least 10 people. No way.
Yeah, I mean, including the passengers and crew, there are 14. There's like 19 people and 6 horses. Open question if they count the horses.
Yeah, as soon as they showed their undead, like Zashar's mind was made up.
You must-
Ooh, Jay wants to offer 100 total.
Well,
My mission is to
the
eradicate.
price might be going up after a couple arrows go their way.
Well, I mean, Jay, since he's typing, I think he should at least have that before because he's in the car.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. It would have been hard for him to suggest.
And he's standing right next to me, so he probably could have been like, "Don't raise your bow yet." So, do you want Jay to roll a deception or perception or whatever, persuasion?
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean,
Well,
100 total. I don't think they're gonna buy no matter what you roll. Even though I rolled a natural 20.
you're at roll a natural 20.
A persuasion though, it might make them might make you get like initiative onto them while they like a surprise round while they consider the offer or something.
You said you rolled a natural 20. I heard.
Yes, I rolled a 20.
Oh,
Any advantage we can get.
All right, yeah, let's say it's a surprise round because they think you were like trying to deal with them.
okay, so all right. Well, I guess I'm toward the bottom.
All right, and I'm rolling
But I
initiative for Jay. Jay's going to be in between Dybroth and Tars. And
How far is a crossbow? Heavy crossbow.
100? Something like that.
Is it okay?
I'll find out for you in a sec.
Yeah, I'm typing in right now.
I just set my book somewhere else.
100 to
100.
400.
Yeah.
You said it's 100, 200?
100, 400.
Well, oh wow, times 4. Oh, I guess it's just never mind. Yeah, that's right.
okay. Okay, got all the initiatives down. Dybroth, you go first. You cast Bless on who? The three in the
it'd
front?
be The 3 in the front, yeah.
Okay. All right. Then Jay, you'd go. You see, like you would have had your new crossbow out. You would have seen like Zeal jumping the gun and about to draw back and shoot his arrow. Do you want to shoot your crossbow as well, given that you're like 200 feet away?
Hold!
Yeah.
All
He said
right.
yes.
Then I guess the question is who you're shooting at. There's the goblin and the troll.
He's typing at the
Troll?
troll, I guess.
Okay. Let me get his character sheet up. So it's a +1 heavy crossbow.
And he has +2 dex.
Yep.
So that'll be a +3 damage.
Yep.
Much better than +0.
Okay.
Mine would be +5.
At least I don't have negative dex.
Yeah, like your Jay's longbow is a +4 to hit, so I guess this would be a +5.
Oh, he's proficient.
No. Is he?
Yeah, Matt. When was the
Oh,
last
yeah.
time somebody played a
Christian
character
Marshall.
with a negative dex?
Yeah. Negative dex? No way. Never. All right, and this is a disadvantage. What's the range on the heavy crossbow?
100, 400. So within 400 feet, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's disadvantage. All right. No, it
he's-
it plunks into the water. It doesn't go far
He's
enough.
blessed.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Well,
I mean,
the
would a
lower
D4
roll,
even work?
the lower roll was a 6, so no.
Oh.
Trolls have pretty tough like natural armor.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's all right. Goblin is we're gonna say this is a surprise round, so he doesn't do anything. Tars.
I'm gonna take a ready for a firebolt
Okay.
against the troll.
Okay. The
So
ship.
when I hit 120 feet.
We'll say the ship. I mean, you didn't have time to like come to a full stop. We'll say the ship is gonna move. I don't know. 60 feet closer on this round. We'll say by the end of the round.
Okay.
boat. Yeah, it's going to move 60 feet
So
each
I will
round.
be at disadvantage next turn.
So you'll be 140 feet out next at the,
Okay.
by the
Yeah.
top of the next round.
With my longbow moves, I'm good.
All right. So Tarsus holding Zashar. "200 feet away. I'm guessing you can't do anything. You're muted.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I want to run up to the bow of the boat if I can.
Yeah.
And literally like, I guess it would be an athletics check. Like I want to climb up to that, the front. I don't forget what the part of the boat is. It's not a mast, but I want to,
Yeah, this
climb
one
up
is
there.
like super huge and ornate. I don't think it's probably this huge and ornate. Maybe it is. This is like an Elturel, like fancy paladin vehicle. Sure, we'll see how it looks like
But
that.
yeah, it looks like there's some pretty good handholds there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can roll athletics. You'll probably only be like halfway climbing up it if you roll well.
That's fine.
All right.
I did roll well.
Okay.
I got a 16 on the dice. I have to make it a 21.
Great. Yeah, we'll say you get up to like where the rope is.
Great. That's all the high. I don't want to be so high that it's like a dangerous fall, but that's about it.
I'm just gonna put you up here for now.
Great. And if I don't know if that constitutes an action to move into position or not, but either way, I'm gonna move up there, and I'm gonna yell out to the goblin that I hope he's prepared to accept divine undercurrency for payment. I'll
Great.
let him know how the priestesses paid tolls in the Underdark. But that's it.
Okay. Then Zeal.
Alright. Well, I'm going to shoot the goblin that talked.
Okay.
And yeah, since it's 200 feet, it's disadvantage. So I'm rolling all 4 dice at the same time. The ones that color match are going together with the bless.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, son of a bitch! Oh, the natural 20 and 4 go to waste. Fuck. So, I got a 14 total with the bless.
14 on the goblin with disadvantage will not hit him. He actually has a shield out, and it gets close to hitting him, but he like manages to deflect it with his shield.
Okay, well, son of a bitch, that would have been an awesome critical. Had a natural 24, the highest you could roll.
Well,
Okay,
it
well
was
then,
worth a shot, literally.
yeah, I guess it's stay there then because there's nothing I can do.
Okay, Imelda,
What's the exact range to these chumps now?
still 200 feet.
I don't think there's any harm in me taking a shot. I'll do this at disadvantage.
Okay. Who's your target?
The goblin,
Okay.
but that's only a 13 to hit, so that's not going to work.
Nope. Okay, that's the end of the round. The boat moves 40 feet closer. And we're back to the top with Diabroth. All right, they are now, they're now reacting.
Are we within 150 feet now?
Yeah, 140.
Okay. Well, I'll take a shot with my longbow.
Okay. Who's your target?
I'll shoot at the goblin.
Okay.
That's gonna miss 11.
Nope. Jay, from 140 feet. Shoot the troll. Okay. 140 is still disadvantage, right, for the crossbow?
For the crossbow, yes.
Okay. I rolled a 19 on the die and an 8 on the die. The 8 would end up being, so it's plus 5, 13. 13's not enough for the troll.
Right, yeah. +6. Jesus.
Damn disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. Oh, plus bless. Did you do bless?
Oh, plus bless. Yeah, sorry. I will. Thank you. I'll keep forgetting. This might be enough. +2 is 15. That hits.
Oh!
All right. Yeah, it just gets him, just barely. It's like in the shoulder. So the heavy
Nice.
crossbow. Is that a D10?
No, it's 2d6, isn't it?
What?
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's 1d10.
It is a D10. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Heavy loading, two-handed.
Okay, and it's I guess a D10 plus 3.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 on the die, so that's actually 13 damage.
Not bad. He burst into flames.
He does not burst into flames, but he does drop all the ropes.
Oh, great.
Perhaps it
You
was
ready?
intentional, though. I mean, by drop, he kind of like throws them away and then pulls the arrow out of his shoulder.
Oh, now we gotta watch out for zombies.
Dang. I don't think they can climb. I think that was a threat, but or a bluff.
Goblin is up. Goblin is gonna yell out, "You fools!" And he's gonna crouch down and take like improved cover, like +5 AC.
Oh, he wants to let us pass and just get away. That's what I'm thinking.
He's not using a dodge or something, actually?
Yeah, he's taking the dodge action and he's taking full cover, so he's like at a 20 AC or something with
Pretty much laying down on the bridge. That's
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah, there's just barely any of him poking out. Watching looks like it
If I only
feels
would have gotten
okay.
the critical.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many. I mean, any of you can roll. Is it Arcana? I guess or nature to know if know about trolls and if you know about their like all of you players probably know that trolls regenerate, but
Nature.
yeah, given your
Oh,
character
three.
level, none of your characters have probably encountered a troll before.
I rolled a 16 plus 3.
Not bad.
19.
Imelda doesn't know anything about trolls.
Okay. In that
No.
case, I mean, Zio, if you actually have the nature skill,
Well, everyone does. I just have a plus 3.
is that just
I'm just not.
it's just your int, base int or whatever? I'll say you
Yeah, my int,
you probably heard a rumor
no.
about them, but you don't really know how fast or whatever, if it's like over minutes or hours or seconds.
I am a mastermind.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but
but it's Tars turn.
Hold!
Still holding.
Hold!
Still
I've got to hold.
holding.
Yeah, I can't hit him at 140 feet.
Okay. Okay. Troll is up. So from the there was like a little bit of a railing or whatever. He like reaches down and pulls up like a big rock, and looks like he's holding an action.
He had a big rock with him.
Yeah, he's gonna throw a rock. They do that.
Yeah.
But you're not in range yet. Then it's Zashar.
is there going to be anything to climb if we go underneath the bridge?
So you actually the ship actually needs to go to the right a little bit. These guys are, I mean, realistically, this whole encounter is probably like over here, near where you guys would be. In fact, it's probably actually on this little.
So the bridge doesn't actually span all the way across.
It used to, but the
And that's
area
funny.
you guys would be crossing is probably over. I should have maybe put the ship over here, but I don't want to touch it now because all the figures will fall off of it.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I want to get into melee with this troll eventually, especially to make use of my fire aura.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
But for now, just from the tip of the bow, nothing's in 120 feet yet, is it?
It's at
You're
140.
close.
The ship will move another 60 feet closer at the end of this round.
He's got to be 20 feet closer than any of us, right?
Who? Oh,
Jay has a plan.
you're right, Zashar.
Zashar?
You're right. So you're probably 120 feet away because you got closer. Yeah.
Great. Well, I want to blast something. I don't know if it's probably the. Both the goblins are like quivering and hiding, aren't they?
There's just you actually only saw one goblin.
And there's a zombie or something.
And the zombie that he
The
dropped.
zombie that he dropped. So this thing is underwater, and you don't know how many more are under the water out here.
Right. I mean, I really want to.
Can zombies swim?
Yeah, I'll attempt to blast the goblin, even if it's at disadvantage, right?
Is there a
It's
knowledge
disadvantage and cover. Yeah. Is there a knowledge for what?
to know if zombies can swim?
He probably just walked the bottom.
Yeah, but how are they going to get on the ship if they can't swim
That's
up
why-
to it?
That's why I'm saying it's a bluff. I don't think
Yeah.
they can.
Well,
Right.
I think they can, and I'm worried about them climbing up on board the ship.
Oh,
But
none of you
Hey,
have
well,
Can I do like a knowledge religion for that?
none of you have really told me that you're looking that closely, like into the water.
yeah, that's what I want to be doing. Like, I'll take my shot just to shoot somebody, but I want my eyes to be on the water in case something crawls up that I can start hacking it or throwing
You're
things
in the
down
best
at it.
position for that. Why don't you roll perception?
My perception's not very good. Is it daytime?
It absolutely. Well, it's light out. It's morning.
well, you said it was like 5 in the morning.
Cool, 'cause I
It's
take a
it's within a couple hours. It's probably like 7 in the morning or something.
Yeah, I take penalties if it's light. So, yeah, I got 15 total.
That's really good. Yeah. Some of the water is rippling almost as if it's like rapids, but it's not that deep. You can't see you can see further spots where it is too shallow. This spot isn't very shallow.
Something's underwater there.
Well, that was a good roll. That was luck, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
But it's
Sort of
it's like 60 feet or so ahead of you, where directly in the path of the ship.
Well, I'm keeping a lookout for undead.
Okay.
He has a plan and he wants invisibility cast on him.
Jay is requesting invisibility.
It's a bad idea, Jay.
I definitely want to get on that. I definitely also want to get on that pier with them in melee. But
All right. On the path here, I'm just gonna draw where the path of where the ship is gonna pass currently, or where you're headed towards anyway. We're gonna say you're on track for the ship, basically the ship to be just off the map. It's like this is the path of the ship, like that's where the western like bow or like side of the ship is going to be passing, but you're not there yet. But let's see. So that was the shark. Oh, didn't you said you wanted to shoot at something too?
yeah, but I missed.
Okay.
I already rolled it. I rolled a 6 and a 7.
All right. Then it's Zeal.
All right, well, I'm going to shoot the troll now.
Okay.
With me, bless. So 13 plus my 19 total.
Yeah.
I figured. I don't think bless would have mattered with that one. So I got what, +4? So 8 damage.
Okay. 1 second here. So.
And there's nothing else I can do, so I'll just stay there.
Okay. And yeah, Zeal. In addition to the, because you rolled pretty well, I'll say you heard of this regeneration. You don't know how fast it is, but you definitely have heard like some kind of burning. Like is they're like weak to that.
Yeah, you kill a troll, you need to put him on fire. That's why we have Jay.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah. But if you don't spread the word on that, like the other characters probably won't know about that.
Oh well, since it's for my bonus action, I'll tell him to kill the troll. We need fire.
Okay. Then it is Okay. It is Imelda's turn.
Did the boat move closer then? Or is it
It'll-
at the end?
It'll move.
Right after Imelda.
Okay. Yeah, nothing I can. I'll take a shot at the troll. This is just going to be at a disadvantage. Oh, a 20 and a 19. So this will actually hit it.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So this is just a short bow. D6 plus 2. Nothing special. 6 damage to the troll.
Okay. It doesn't seem particularly.
No, I didn't expect it to be, but every little bit counts.
Yeah. In fact, it's all these like bow shots on it. It's like ripping them out as carelessly as somebody like, throwing like plucking like cat hairs off their shirt or whatever. Like, then, okay, boat moves 60 feet closer, so it's 80 feet. 80 feet out, but like I guess from exactly where you'd be passing, this is something like 100 feet over, and then like 80 feet back.
You mean it's a total of 100 feet on the diagonal, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the diagonal is. We'll say you're like 80 feet away, like diagonally. Was anyone holding for anything that they wanted to do?
I was holding a fireball.
Okay. What can you do within 80 feet?
That.
You can do that?
That's 120 feet.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah. All right. Oh Jesus! I rolled a 20.
Whoa!
Oh my damn! Oh my
and a
goodness.
3 on my bless, and it's a plus 6.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
do we
boy.
have elemental
We have fire
criticals
crits.
ready to go?
We have fire crits ready to go. You need to roll a d12.
D12.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have one if you don't have one handy.
7.
Okay. That is sensory overload. The target is stunned for 1 round. Wisdom save negates.
Oh.
And the save DC is equal to 8 plus the attack bonus of the attack that made the crit.
So that'd be my attack bonus is plus 6.
Plus, including the bless.
Oh,
No.
I don't think it would take
No,
a
I think it's
blessing.
for attack bonus, not the bless.
Yeah. So DC 14, Wisdom save, or be stunned.
Yeah, it's like he got the fire right in his face.
He managed to roll 16 on the die, so he's okay.
But you still deal double the damage dice though.
Yeah.
they come.
That was a big deal.
Yeah, that is a big deal.
9 and 7, 16.
16 fire damage, and that turns off his regeneration for a round.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how it's done.
With that, he like yelps in what sounds like surprise and maybe a bit of fear, and he's gonna hurl the stone, even though you're not quite in range yet. And he's gonna hurl it at where that fire came from. It's heading for Tars. It's at disadvantage though.
As long as the stone's not big enough to sink the ship.
Well, maybe if it's a crit or something. I mean, it's like,
Is it like the size of a bowling ball?
yeah, pretty much.
That
Yeah,
could-
it could feasibly
I
if
have
it,
to roll 2 20s.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if it hits you, it's probably not gonna end up with enough impact to then break through the hull. What's your armor class, Tars?
12.
12. Okay. So this is a rock.
Tars doesn't have any cover being on the boat.
Don't go by where that boat is, or to the side.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
clear.
if you got in to the side of the boat to get a clear shot in them, because you're off to the side too. Don't imagine this bow here, because you guys are. Imagine that it's like off to the side here, so it's a pretty clear shot. Okay, just what do you say armor class was, Tars?
12.
12? Oh no. Okay, so even at disadvantage, he's got a decent chance here. Yeah.
What was it on the die?
The die roll was actually only an 8.
We're going to do cutting words, that guy.
Okay.
No, good play.
All right.
Yeah.
So Oh shoot! Please subtract only 1 from that.
Okay.
Man.
So no, that's still gonna hit.
No.
Oh, shot.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. That
Yeah.
that definitely could have made the difference.
That's okay. If I get hit, I get a reaction.
Oh. Oh shit! I know what your reaction is. Well,
Yes.
you're hit for
Okay.
13 damage.
That's
Oh.
okay, I'm fine. I'm going to take my reaction and cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Nice.
More fire.
I point my finger. Dexterity of 15. Dex save 15. 3d10 fire damage or half.
Oh my.
Was that increased with the wand?
Oh yeah.
Yes. The dex save did go up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That thing needed attunement or whatever, but you would have.
I did attunement. I did it.
You did it. Okay. Good.
I did it right away.
All right. What was the DC again?
15.
He fails. He fails hard.
Okay, 3d10 damage.
Ooh.
Oh, you're upcasting it? Nice.
3, 8, and 8.
Oh.
19
So
damage.
16, 19 damage. Fire.
Oh my god, this poor troll. This was supposed to be a much scarier encounter. Okay.
I didn't expect a warlock to
Yeah,
be
he
here.
wasn't expecting Tars.
All right. So this was all on. He was holding an action at the end of the round to launch because he can only make a single attack with the held action. So then we're back to the top with Diabroth 80 feet away. Your go.
Well, I'm gonna move to the side of the ship and keep an eye on the water.
All right. Roll perception.
That's not gonna do it.
Okay.
2.
2? Well, yeah, you get absolutely nothing with that. The water. Yeah, I mean, there's ripples
You're like,
here and there.
"Ooh,
But
water.
The sunlight on the water gets in your eyes.
What is that?
it looks
Oh,
clear.
it's a rock.
Okay.
I'm watching the rock go underwater.
Do you want to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Jay.
You reading that?
Yeah. Shoot the
troll.
troll. Okay.
Oh,
All right,
killing blow.
No longer at disadvantage.
Oh.
8 on the die. I don't think we'll do it though with his pretty tough.
He's
die.
blessed.
Oh yeah, the bless. Thank you.
That's 13 plus.
I'm just trying to weasel out of the bless.
13 plus.
13 plus a 4 is gonna hit.
Oh. Nice.
Gross.
So D10 plus 3. An 8 on the die. That's another 11 damage.
Did he catch fire?
It does not light on fire. It's still
Come on. I want that to happen.
Yeah, that would be the perfect way for it to die. That was on Jay's turn. All right, Goblin's up. It's you guys are close enough now. He's going to pop up, and he does have a bow. He put his shield away, and he takes out a short bow, and he's going to shoot at whoever's close. I guess it'd be Zashar. Zashar is like the closest. Yep. And since it's a short bow, it is only 80 feet. So yeah, he's gonna shoot at Zashar. I don't think a 10 will hit though.
No, 10 will miss.
All right, and then he pops back down under cover.
Blitz.
Yep.
Now that we're closer, does he still get +5?
From the angle you guys are, because you're like a ways ahead, and there's like a railing that he's like ducked down behind. Yeah.
D20.
Yeah. So then it's Tars.
Finish the troll.
Yeah, I'm gonna fireball bolt him again.
Oh my gosh.
Because that seemed to work out well. Oh shit. I'm blessed though. Hold on. 16.
Yep.
The bless saved me. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
8 damage.
Okay, he's still up.
Oh.
He's really tough. And it's his turn. All right, he's raging. Like, not really, but I mean, he's gonna pull down from behind him 2 big rocks and throw both of them. I mean, he's gonna throw both of them at Tars. You're the one that's like keeps blasting him with fire. And they are still at disadvantage because you're still 80 feet away. Alright, so first one is hitting, unless anyone wants to do anything about it.
What was that roll on the dice?
A 7.
Let's do a cutting words.
Okay.
Now it's a 3.
Okay. Oh, wow, you took 4 off of it? Well, in that case, cutting words does make the difference this time.
Yes.
With the first rock. Second rock. 5 on the die. That's not going to do that either. And he's not able to do this very well, but he's gonna try and like hunker down a little bit. Like after he like throws the rocks and then he kind of like tries to like hunker down a little bit. He gets just a +2 from like crouching as best he can, but he's large size, so he can't get very good cover. But this thing is like broken. Like it used to like have parts that were like standing up and down. So there's like broken lumber and such about that he can kind of hide a little bit behind. Zashar.
I'm not muted, am I? Oh no, I'm not.
Nope.
Okay. Is the troll within 120 feet too?
Yep.
I am gonna hit him with Chill Touch. It deals less damage, but if it hits him, he can't heal.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make my attack roll for that. It's 21 total.
That hits him. He's not able to dodge.
So he takes 7 necrotic damage, and he cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And an undead spectral hand is clinging to him.
He's having the worst day of his life.
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
A
Zeal.
ghostly skeletal hand.
Wow.
Not dead yet. Jesus freaking Lord.
Nope.
I'm aiming for the face.
All right.
Let's see. Uh, 16 total.
16. In that case, no. It hits the like wood, little bit of wood he's hiding behind. All right.
That's so stupid.
At this point,
I yelled at.
Did you add bless to that?
I did.
you did. Okay.
I think if I would have rolled 4, it would have given me enough. One off.
All right. At this point, you guys all feel a slight rocking of the boat. As
Oh damn it!
some really pale and like necrotic arms like reach over the side of the boat.
I knew it.
And a bunch of zombies with like ropes tied around them.
Oh shit!
At the moment, it is 4 of them. Start climbing on board.
Oh, here comes melee.
Yeah, we should concentrate on kicking them back into the water.
Uh-huh.
So zombies have weird.
That's really like I'm trying to imagine how hard it would be to do that on a craft this size if you were human. Just like climb out of the water up the side like that.
Well, I don't know how high out of the water this ship is.
Isn't it
This
just
is
like
kind
a
of a
flat
barge, right?
Yeah.
So, it's a couple feet out of the water. I think they could do it.
Yeah. I don't I think they're gonna have to, because like swimming, they're slow. I don't know. Do zombies have like slower speed or anything in 5th ed? Let's
Frank
see.
would know
I
that.
think so. I don't think they do. I'll look it up though.
I just did. They have speed of 20.
Yeah, so they're basically like just double moving to get like on the edge. They haven't even really climbed on yet.
Oh.
And I can't really place them very well, but there's one.
Should make them a little
Yeah,
smaller.
but they're not like slowed or anything. Like their speed is lower, but they don't have any like restrictions on actions or anything. They're also really hard to kill.
Yeah.
We haven't fought zombies yet in this campaign, have we?
Mm-mm.
No, did we even fight any in your game, Frank?
Oh yeah, we have.
I don't really remember.
It might have been before you were, like, very early on. It might have been before you were around. We fought some because I remember that their undead fortitude became a huge issue.
Cool. Well, we'll see how it goes. Imelda.
All right, so my position is still at least it's more than 60 feet away from the creatures on the pier.
Yep.
But there's a zombie right in my face.
There is.
We're just gonna shatter the nearest guy.
Okay.
There's no placement that I can catch 2 of them, but
Right.
let's just lead off strong here.
Okay.
He makes a Constitution save, DC 14.
Okay.
And maybe this will be a problem with their fortitude, but
Zombies do have good con saves, but he rolled shit.
great. Then he's gonna take 3d8 thunder damage. Oh, good rolls. That's 19 points of damage.
Whoa.
19. Okay. That is not enough to drop a zombie. They're a lot more interesting of a monster, I think, than old school zombies.
Yeah, 5e zombies are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That's okay. Anyway, as my I'm dropping my bow and drawing my rapier, so at least I'm suited for melee now.
Got it. Okay. That's end of the round. The boat is now only 20 feet away from the like troll and goblin. So it is where this line is essentially. Well, it's 20 feet away from like the nearest part of the bridge. And it's back to the top with Diabroth.
All right. I want to turn the unholy.
What does it do?
Nice.
Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom save of 13 or is turned for 1 minute.
So all undead that can see or hear you, or see and
Within see or hear me within 30 feet.
Okay. Within 30 feet.
Well, I'll move so I can get.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, you can definitely, if you move towards like the middle, you can definitely get all 4 of these.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So they make wisdom saves or what? What happens?
They're turned for a minute.
So that means they just flee.
I think so. Is that what turned does?
I don't know.
Let's find out. It's a paladin feature, right? Is that your channel divinity?
It is.
All right. The one that Imelda hit rolled a natural 20.
No, he's not turned.
What's the DC?
13.
It's wisdom. Okay, this guy
Wisdom.
fails. This guy, natural 1.
Yeah, a turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape for
Well,
an
then,
effective event for moving.
I think they'd all try to jump off the boat then.
It does.
Yeah, those that fail their saves.
All right.
Mhm.
Only the injured one passed its save. The other 3 failed.
Oh,
Nice.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Run away!
Get out.
Oh, that's great.
Nicely done. Then it's Jay. Shoot the troll, stow the crossbow. Great. So last shot with the crossbow, and then you're switching to melee. All right. Yeah, that's a 15 on the die. That's definitely going to hit. I didn't even need to roll the blessed die that I would have remembered to roll. And that's a 5 on the die, so another 8 damage. Great. So then you stow the crossbow. So you're not just dropping it, you're stowing it, so you haven't drawn your melee weapon yet. Is that right? Okay. Very good. Then it is Goblin. He's going to pop up and take a shot. He's going to do another shot at Zashar. You're the most exposed, I guess.
Okay.
And I don't think a 9 is going to hit. He did even lower.
Nope.
He's also like cursing and gibbering in Goblin because their plan seems to be completely falling apart. Tars.
Did those turned zombies? Did some of them like try and leave the ship?
You've never even seen this ability before, but you saw him pull out his holy symbol, and let's see, from where you're standing, at least this one next to you. I mean, I don't know how well of a look you have of these ones behind, but definitely like you notice this one like recoil a little bit. Yeah, it hasn't run away yet, but
okay. I'm going to move. Well, are they like right on me? I mean, what if I move? Are they gonna get an attack?
It looks like if they were gonna attack anyone, it would be Zeal and maybe Jay.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna move a little closer to the bow, I think, just to get a little more distance between us.
Great.
And I'm gonna attack the troll one more time.
All right, firebolt.
Firebolt. 16 on the roll plus bless plus my 6. So yeah, I got him.
Bless does it, and that's really important because he otherwise hadn't taken fire damage and would have been healing.
10.
10?
No, he can't heal until the end of my next turn.
Because you hit him with fire as well?
No.
Chill touch. It prevents regeneration.
Oh, that's right. Heal touch. Or chill touch, yeah. Well, that's not going to happen. Because...
Yes!
Consider your toll paid.
Not the toll of the dead, but yeah.
Oh.
Well, here, this thing should have a death animation. Let's see it.
Oh, nice.
That's an ugly Shrek.
Yeah.
I assume the goblin's gonna run now.
That was Tars. Troll is dead, and he died with fire damage, so he's not coming back. And then it's Zashar.
All right. I'm rushing down to where the melee action is. I would love to swing on a rope if there was one, but if there isn't a rope, then I'll.
Dude, there's totally a rope. There's clearly a rope right there.
Cut it.
Cut the rope.
You'd have to unlatch it from where it is right now, and you're uncertain. You've probably never even been on a boat before. You don't know if that's gonna like. I mean, you probably don't even stop to think if that's going to like damage the integrity of the ship. But you can totally like if you wanted to cut it, I guess you'd have to do that to swing down.
No, I'm not gonna cut it.
Okay.
Just I have at least enough respect for the boat to do that, and I haven't started raging yet. If I was raging, maybe.
All right.
But yeah, I suppose I'll make a check to climb down.
You can roll, athletics to do if you want to do it quickly.
Yeah, I got a. I think I got a 16. Yes, that's right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can get like right back to where you were.
Great. I'll get back to where I was. Or I'd like to get actually to the side of a boat.
Okay.
I'd like to be on the side, like, sort of like leaning and looking over with my sword out for the next one that comes up to like.
Okay. Do you want to be on the side that the troll and the goblin are on, or the other side towards the coast?
The side the troll and the goblin are on.
Okay. All right. You're next to Tars then on this side.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, we got to be on the lookout for more.
Got it.
Okay.
And I'll draw my sword.
Okay. Then it's Zeal.
Alright, well, I have that zombie right next to me.
Yes.
I guess I'll drop my bow, pull my daggers.
You can draw one dagger per round.
No, do I have a penalty? How far? He's within 5 feet, right?
There's no penalty, but you can only interact with one object per round.
No, I mean if I use the bow, because I'm so much better with the bow.
I don't know. Is there a penalty for being within like 5 feet with ranged weapons?
Crossbow, yes. Longbow, I don't know.
I think there's an accuracy penalty, but I don't know.
Let's see. Ranged attacks in close combat. Aiming a ranged weapon is more difficult if it goes right next to you. You have disadvantage on the attack roll if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature.
Okay. Bonus action, disengage. I move toward the front of the ship.
You can totally do that.
Okay. And then I shoot him.
Okay.
And my god Sahani does not like undead, so I would have probably shot him first before any goblin or troll. Or Sahani, the undead must go back to where they came.
All right.
Where's that D4? Where'd it go? What'd I get? Oh, 12 plus 18 total.
Easily. Extremely easily.
Since it takes damage, it is not turned anymore.
Oh, well, now I guess you'll need to, out of combat, explain how your turning works to your allies.
Oh,
But this one was never turned in the first place, though. Oh, it was another one.
Yeah, he was shooting the one that was next to him, next to Zeal.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd get away and shoot it. All right, so is the shard within 5 feet?
Yeah. Of the zombie, no. He's 10 feet from the zombie.
Undead.
What's that?
You sneak attack undead?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Okay.
But there is not an ally of yours there's actually nobody within 5 feet of that zombie. You were the only one who was.
I think the shard was.
No, he's 10 feet. And now you're 15 feet.
And then I rolled a 6. I got 10 damage on it.
Okay. Great. Now he stops recoiling in radiant fear and wants to resume his eating brains, his seeking brain. That was Zeal, and now it's his turn. Great. So, so this zombie's gonna attack Zashar because he's the closest one. And
Great.
this one,
Damn it, should have raged.
you don't get to rage.
No, I said, damn it, I should have raged.
You should have, yeah. This zombie, I mean, he's got two.
That was the one that I
targets.
previously damaged, and he was the only one that wasn't turned.
That's true. Yeah, he'd probably be coming for you then. All right, so towards Imelda, zombie is going to try and bludgeon you. Slam attack, natural 20.
No.
Yes, Frank. If you could please walk me through what is it? Is it still damage type? Like, is it a bludgeoning critical?
Yep, it's still a bludgeoning crit, so you roll a d20.
Okay. Oh, that's cocked. 16.
16 is a crushed trachea.
Oh!
So again, the save DC is going to be 8 plus whatever the attack roll bonus was.
So it's DC 11.
And what kind of
Okay.
save is this?
It deals double damage dice.
Okay.
But what happens is target cannot speak or breathe until treated, which means until someone heals them or makes a medicine check.
What kind of save is that?
It is a con save. And if you make the save, you get bonus damage instead.
So it's either normal damage and the silenced, or it can't breathe, or it's full damage and none.
The dice are always doubled, so it always deals damage like a crit.
Mm-hmm.
But it can also deal an additional 5 points of damage if you make the save.
Wow, so it's conceivably worse to make the save. However, I'm going to be making my save. I do. That's a 22 to save on my saving throw. Sorry, a 21.
So rather than
it is conceivably worse. You do take more damage, but you don't have the condition that you can't speak or breathe.
That's good for me. All right, so roll it up.
Okay.
I was at full hit points.
All right, in that case, it's a massive 16 damage.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm only at 15. I can deal with this.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise the crushed trachea not only...
Yeah, that's horrible for a bard.
And when you're healed with the medicine check, it deals more damage because they have to pop it open.
So these fancy crits of yours, Frank, are strictly worse than normal crits.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot more deadly.
There are a few that are not. There are a few that are not, but yes, for the most part, they're say there's 20 in the lineup, right? Most of them on the higher end, there are a couple of them that are strictly worse than regular crits, and there are a few that are on the lower end that are mathematically not quite as bad as a regular crit.
Interesting.
Like that.
Cool. Well, I like it. I like the mechanics of adding more fun to the crit game.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it does make critting more random and more critical.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we've only resolved this zombie. We've got one attacking as a Shar.
Yep.
Which is that's like a 9. These two leap off the boat. All right. So the boat did move 60 feet forward. So some more climb on board, but it's going to be towards the back because all the zombies are kind of in the same area that you passed over.
No, the horses.
Yeah, so the horses start freaking out as 4 more zombies climb on board towards the back.
I know what I'm going to do. I think it's time for some animal friendship.
I hope the horses start kicking.
You do have a potion for this. How many animals can it target though?
I don't know. I'm looking it up.
All right.
But I'm thinking about drinking it and converting the horses to calm down and kick.
Well, we'll see.
Trample them.
All right. Then it is Imelda.
Great. So zooming out of my position, who am I flanking the zombie with?
Jay is here. He hasn't drawn a weapon yet, though. I don't know if that's still.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah.
Well, he's adjacent, but he's not threatening it, huh?
Yeah.
And despite the fact that it looks like we're both adjacent to it.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
I guess this is the subject of an Arcana check. Are zombies vulnerable to psychic damage?
You can. Well, I think it'd be religion for undead.
Okay. So actually, it's the same. Okay, so that's a 19. What do I think?
Yeah, definitely.
They are vulnerable, even though they have no brains.
I mean, it's it's like a physical effect. I mean.
Okay, well then I'm gonna rotate so that I'm to the inside of it. So I'm gonna kind of break the flank, but keep within his threat range, so that I'm facing him and right beyond him is the water.
Okay, so you want to move around like this?
Exactly.
Okay.
And we're gonna dissonant whispers him. So it's a wisdom save DC 14.
Okay. He fails.
Great. He will be taking some psychic damage. It may be enough to kill him. I didn't roll so good, so that's only 8 psychic damage. But he is now going to move away from me.
Interesting. Okay, so you knock him to 0. He passes his save to stay alive at 1 hit point.
But it has to use this reaction to move as far as its speed away is allowed from me.
And he dives overboard.
Nice. Great.
Nice.
Does the fall do damage?
Into the water? No. And the ship's moving fast enough that, well, he might be back like here for next round, potentially. Let me mark this guy at 1 hit point.
Wait, so how do we permanently get rid of these things?
You guys are on track to, like, by next round the ship's going to be past. I mean, you don't know how many more.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Where they all are. First round, a bunch of them boarded here, then a bunch boarded here. So you're like kind of moving through the like cloud of them. You don't know how much of an area they seeded, with these things, but.
Sure. All right. Well, that's it.
All right. That is end of round. Boat moves another 60 feet, and is now like 40 feet past the bridge. And then it is Diabroth.
All right. Well, I see the horses are in trouble.
Yes.
I think we can handle you guys can handle this last one up here, but I'm gonna move towards the horses.
Okay.
How far away are they?
Let's see here. Measured movements on. Let's see. Let's say that's an inch is 5 feet. They are 50 feet away.
I'm gonna move 30 feet and get a divine smite ready.
Okay. 30 feet is 6 inches. So you get like close to the mast.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you holding a divine smite or?
Well, I'll have to drop
right.
my bow and pull out a sword.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so
If you move 30 feet,
sword.
if you only move 30 feet, you still have your action. You still have interact with object.
Yeah, I drop my bow and pull out my sword.
Okay.
And can I cast divine smite on it?
Yeah.
All right, then that's what I do.
Okay. You cast that as your action. Actually, is that an action or a bonus action?
Well, actually, it's not until it's only when I hit with a melee weapon. I can do it after I hit.
Yeah, it's like a reaction to you hitting something.
Yeah. So instead, I'm gonna. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna move 30. I'll move 50 feet.
50 feet.
Good.
All right, you can get you can get right up there next to him.
But can I still have my sword out, or is that?
Yeah. You can interact with object in addition to dashing, attacking, whatever else.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Jay. Can't really hear right now. Attacking the zombie.
Yeah.
Try use push to push them into the river. Yeah, there's this one zombie here that got hit by Zeal, and it's right next to you, or close to you. So you can move 5 feet, and you want to use the push action to do strength athletics to try and push him into the river. That is totally feasible. So let's look at your athletics. +6.
I wanted to kill it.
And that's opposed to its athletics, which is probably not very good. Yeah.
Zombies aren't really known for their athletic prowess.
I guess, yeah. Typically.
Sorry.
He has a pushing attack. Yeah.
Oh.
Because he's a fighter.
Pushing
So
attack. It's a maneuver.
He says regular attack. If I hit, use pushing attack.
I see. Yep. So regular attack. All right, we'll start.
Smart.
With just,
keep the optionality.
So is this your great axe? I assume your two-handed weapon, or are you doing a one-handed weapon and a shield? Great
Great
axe. Okay, so this is +6 to hit. Yeah, easily hits him. So we'll roll damage. It still rolls damage, right? It doesn't like default to just a push.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's still up from the damage. Then how's the push work? Is it? Does he get to do like a strength athletics after hitting him with
Did
the weapon?
add an extra D8?
It adds an extra D8.
Well, he's saying something like for superiority.
Okay, and
Superiority die.
also an extra D8. The D8 makes the difference, and the zombie fails its save. It actually dies. You can see that it collapses and stops. It's no longer animated, as it then also falls into the river.
So it also moves back 15 feet. Because
Yeah.
it fails its save if it's dead.
Yes, there's now a non-moving corpse in addition to several moving corpses.
Do these corpses look like they have anything on them?
They look very waterlogged and disgusting.
Okay, then never mind. Because I'm like, I don't want to be getting people overboard. It's like they could have stuff on them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got tattered rags, but, I mean...
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a completionist. We got to stop and get those.
Turn the boat around! Alright, that was J. So, Goblin. Alright, Goblin's bolting.
Damn, I wanted to shatter that bridge he was on, but it looks like I won't be in range.
Well, you're at your closest point. You're 20 feet ahead of the bridge, though.
Well, but yeah, he's going to dash this time, so it's just not going to work out.
Yeah.
That's fine. Getting rid of the zombie was more important. This son of a bitch will... Oh,
Yeah.
just makes me smart to let him go.
Then it is Tars.
I'm gonna move because I see that there's probably a lot of obstacles in my way.
Yeah. I mean, actually, there's an open area here in front of the mast. These people probably fled to below decks.
I mean, obstacles like the mast and those horses, because I want to be able to see a zombie in reasonable fashion.
Yeah, I would say if you got to either the left or right side, because they're actually just like crawling over right now.
Perfect.
You could get a shot on like the nearest one on the left or the right.
I'll go away from the bridge, so left side. My left.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can just move up. You just want to move like 30 feet.
Yep, 30 feet, and then I'll cast Eldritch Blast on the closest one I can see.
Okay.
I'm trying to push him 10 feet away from the boat.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, am I still blessed?
Yeah. Oh, has it
Okay.
been 10 rounds or? Yeah.
No, definitely not. Has not been 10 rounds.
And Diet Breath hasn't even taken any damage, so you wouldn't have made saves. Nice.
Well, I rolled a 4 plus a 4 on the bless plus 7. So, 15?
Yeah.
Wow.
Excellent.
Oh man, it's so nice being able to roll 4 and hit.
Oh, Bless is just such a good spell. Oh my god.
This is awesome. 6 damage, but it pushes 10 feet away.
Okay, that one goes flying off the side of the ship then.
Excellent.
Very nice.
And then it is Zashar.
All right. So I did look up animal friendship, and it's not going to be helpful in this situation.
Okay.
But it seems like the only ones are the ones near the bow, or the stern of the boat at this point now.
At the moment, yeah. You guys still haven't really gotten a good look at the water to see where they are, but it seems like you're moving through the worst of it.
Damn, they're so far away. I suppose if I take the dash action, how far can I actually move?
60 feet. So that gets you like kind of to this middle area in front of the mast.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
I'm also gonna interact with object and.
Oh, actually, it
get
gets
my
you like next to the mast or a little in front of it.
Yeah, because I can take the dash action, and I want to interact with object to get out my shield.
Okay.
And then can I still move too if the dash is my action?
Yeah, you can still pull out your shield or whatever and dash. Yes.
Great. So I need to have sword and shield out because I'm not going to be able to rely on he's always getting attacked with like a 9 or an 8.
Okay. Great.
And,
Then it's Zeal.
I'm coming.
Take a shot at that damn goblin.
Pop shot.
Zeal, you're muted.
You're muted.
Nope. Stop. Okay, there we go. So is he still hiding or what?
The goblin, he's bolting, so he's actually doesn't have very good cover right now. But he is like 140 feet away. No.
Then that's in range.
No, actually, I guess he only dashed for 60. Sorry, so I guess he's like actually only like 80 or so feet away.
That's still in range.
Okay.
I might get lucky and get a critical. Let's see. Oh my lord, are you fucking kidding me? I got an opposite of a critical.
Oh.
Are there laying waste fumbles yet?
No, because I house rule my fumbles arbitrarily, so I haven't finished them yet.
All right.
I mean, if I add a bless to it, I got a 5.
No, here, I'll roll one. I'll see if there's something interesting on this thingy. Weapon jam. All right, that's yeah. Your string, the string on your bow like comes off.
It snaps.
So now I can't shoot anymore. That sucks.
Also, you had dropped your bow and switched to a dagger anyway, so you probably couldn't have done.
No, I didn't. Remember, I
oh, that's right, you didn't. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Do you want to move?
Now I'll move 60 feet, or I can dash. I can move 90 feet.
Not after attacking. You can use your bonus action to dash and your regular move to move for a total of 60.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, well I'll move 60 feet.
Okay. All right, so that is 120.
12 inches. That's good enough. That's good enough.
All right. I don't know. Here, we'll move you to this side. That's the Okay. Zombies. All right. Well, bad news. Zombies are attacking horses.
Nope.
No. Whose horses are back there?
Right.
Yeah. Should we roll? To see whose horse is what?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I'll roll. So.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. This is Imelda's horse. Shit. There was the die. Jay's horse. Diabroth's horse.
Of course.
This poor beast is taking a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
Tars.
It's a raging beast.
Tars, Zashar, Zeal.
Okay.
All right, so then it's Zashar's, Tars's, and Imelda's sorry, Diabroth's are getting attacked.
Where's mine?
Yours is here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I know where you're heading.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll smite the heck out of this thing.
All right, so I have to look at the stats of the horses.
That's crazy.
They don't have very many hit points.
What's up, Skyler?
Horses have like 10 or something.
13. Yeah, 13 hit points, AC 10. And they're probably going to make like strength checks to try and like rip off from where they're roped up and like bolt, which could be like potentially like off the side of the ship. Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
You might need to use that animal friendship.
All it does is convince one animal that I am not threatening to it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's really.
about that, but
Well, it could conceivably.
Animal handling.
But
Yeah. I mean, there's some dangerous beasts up there.
Animal handling.
Well, I think you need to at least get the threat away from it before you can. I mean, the DC is going to be very high while there's still a zombie chomping on it.
Yeah.
You
can't convince an animal to not fight or flight when it's being bit.
Yeah. All right. So this Diabroth, your horse is struck for 5 damage. I'll keep track of this. Where'd I put my pen? And it's going to. Damn it! Where'd I put my pen?
I'm still hearing a mighty wind.
Oh, sorry. It's because of the fan that I have blowing. I've just turned it.
Damn it! I had my pen in. There it is. Okay. So 13. So.
Ooh, they can attack. Look at that.
They can. Like if they have no other option, which they might. If it's gonna try and first make a strength check to like pull away, to pull its rope away. It rolled an 18. I think it's gonna rip away from the rope that it's tied to, and I mean,
Dybroth is right there. It'll run to him.
Well, I don't know how much of a bond they have after a week together, but I mean, if it's Breath of the Wild and you're mashing the bumper button, you're at a max bond in about 15 minutes or less, 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, not everybody's as charismatic as a cute elf.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm proficient in animal handling. This animal knows me.
Actually, that's probably right. In fact, you're the only one in the party who is proficient with that.
All right, I'm gonna say it's going to like bolt, and it's going. I think Dybroth, it's running straight for you. I think you need to make like a dex save to like dodge out of the way, otherwise it might trample you.
Can I do an animal handling save instead?
I think you got to make the dex save first. I think it's got to be like your action, not a reaction.
Right. Oh, nat 20. 20 20 on the die.
Okay.
And no bonus.
All right, you dodge out of the way. This horse gets to here, and it's freaked out. And it looks like it's going to keep trying to run towards the other end of the ship.
Can I do
if nobody?
I can't do a reactionary animal handling.
No.
Don't worry.
It's an action.
I got your horse. You just protect mine.
All right, this horse, which I don't remember who I said this was. This one's Tars, and this one is.
Yeah.
I was the upper. I was the northwest.
Yeah.
I'm the last then I think this was a Shar.
I think that's Jay's. Oh, the Shars? Oh, I know mine's behind that zombie.
Oh yeah, Zeal. So this is Zashar's. This is Zeal. Zeal, yours is not being attacked at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Zashar's. Zashar's horse is missed, but of course it's still spooked, even if it doesn't take damage. But it doesn't manage to pull its reins away. And then this one I said was Tarsus. Tarsus, that's a cock die. Also missed. It tries to pull away. It does. It's going to try and run past and over Zeal.
Oh.
Wonderful. Okay, well, I'll dodge out of the way. 15 plus, what's the dex save? 4? So 19?
You're fine.
Yeah.
All right, there's 2 loose horses bolting towards the other end of the ship. It's unclear if unimpeded if they would stop but when they reach the end of the ship. I don't know if a horse would jump off a ship into water.
It's shallow. No, they can swim.
I mean,
they're safer on the other end of the ship. I think they're smart enough to stop. I don't know.
I have no idea.
2 horses, but I got a plan for one of them.
I think if they got attacked one more time, but we'll see. All right, so that was all 3 of these zombies. Also, a final 2 zombies climb aboard at the very back. In fact, one of them though looks heavily injured.
Oh,
it's the same one.
Got that.
It's the one that made the con save. It's a 1 hit.
You can't keep a good zombie down.
Mm-hmm. All right, that was zombies. Now it's Imelda.
Okay, I'm going to. We're going to move up. Bonus action. I'm going to give Zashar a inspiration dice with a yelling something like, "Zashar, show them your rage. Take care of these fiends." And I'm going to use my action to try and calm these horses. So I'm just going to make an animal handling check on the nearest one.
Okay. You can get right up to. I think this was
the Shars.
It was the Shar's horse.
Whichever one went furthest, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And that's a 19 on the dice. I'm sure that's fine.
It looks like you will succeed.
Great. I'm hoping that the other horse will see the other one being kind of calmed down and get the idea. But that's enough. This, at least we prevented further chaos with that one.
Okay. Dybroth.
I got your horse, Tyranny. Don't worry.
Well,
I'm gonna pull out my shield
okay.
and I'll attack the closest zombie to me.
Well, there's one directly this way. They're pretty close, either one.
Well, can I get can I get to the one that's nearest the horses and is attacking a
The
horse?
one that's
right
attacking is Zashar's horse? Or wait,
Yeah.
I said this was Zashar's. I think this was Tarsus actually that fled. Doesn't really matter, but it matters if it dies or if it jumps off the ship.
now? Yeah.
for possibly for sentimental reasons. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go attack the zombie attacking Chashar's horse.
Okay. You can do that. That is well within your range.
All right, this will be a smite. Hopefully, I hit. Well,
Yeah, that's right. Use that spell slot.
Well, you have to hit and then choose smite, right?
yeah,
That's right. You can roll first and then choose to smite later.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I choose not to smite because I rolled a natural 1.
Dun dun dun.
Gosh, what's with all these crap?
The sword breaks in half.
That would suck.
Yeah.
You're having another bad day, Diabro.
Yeah, well, at least I got my shield out.
Pinprick.
Pinprick.
Oh my god.
Take 1 point of bleed.
You take 1 point of physical damage.
All right.
Does that break your concentration?
You'll have to roll for it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we were almost. I mean, we're probably getting close to 10 turns. So
It's a DC 10 Constitution save or check.
It's the same for
Yeah. Or yeah, I mean,
me.
abilities
It's a save, I
are
think.
checks.
It is a save.
Yeah, it's a save.
Oh,
then.
I rolled a 19. All right, I rolled an 18.
Okay.
19.
All right. Whoever it was is still blessed then.
Okay.
Okay, and that is Dybroth. So then it's Jay way back here with your melee weapons out, and you're like 180 or so feet from the nearest zombie.
180.
No.
Yes, I
There's
got
no way.
the ship coordinates wrong. Sorry, yeah.
Maybe he can use one of his coordinating his tell somebody what to do action.
Move towards the
Tell
bow.
Di-
Oh, you mean the stern? As close to zombies as I can. So you're moving up with your. Are you gonna dash, or do you want to try and use one of your like combat? Do you have any kind of like, hey, you do this stuff?
Yeah, he does. He can't use his action to attack. He can tell someone else to attack. Yeah, Commander Strike.
Oh,
Yeah, I would.
features
How
and
far
traits.
does it have on diabetic?
That's some
Spell check.
autocorrect.
Forgo your attack. Use a bonus action. Direct an ally that you can see in here to strike using its reaction, and then also add the superiority die to the roll. You have a limited number of these superiority dies, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so he's used 2 because one of them was that pushing thing as well. Yes, I see that.
Yeah, so this will be 2.
Okay,
You get a decent amount though. Like Battlemaster fighters are pretty good.
he can definitely see and hear Dybroth, who's the only one in melee range of a zombie. So yes, you can do that. To, and that's a bonus action.
So we can still move a lot.
So
So
he
you can
can
still,
still-
so you can still dash, right?
Yep.
Okay, great. So he gets all a little past Seal.
Oh, he said no. Nick said no.
You
It's
can't
not a
dash?
bonus action.
Okay.
He probably knows the ability better than we do.
It
Oh,
says
yeah,
you
I
forego
can
your
30.
attack. I'm trying to read it.
Well, yeah, if it's a bonus action, he could still use his.
Oh, it says you forego your attack and use a bonus action. So it's I guess that means it's like an action and a bonus action to do this ability.
Oh yeah, and
Nick,
he said
Nick
it's
just
break
wrote the
action.
same thing.
Haha. Good.
Hey, don't bite me.
Well, that confirms that it's probably right then.
Yeah,
okay. Well, anyway,
so-
Diabroth, you can make your attack, and if you hit, I think you get an extra D8 damage.
Yep, next for D8.
Natural 20.
Oh.
All right.
Boy.
That's slashing, right?
That is slashing.
And I think on zombies it says if it's a crit, they don't make a Constitution save.
That's right. If it kills, if it brings them to 0, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
conceivable this could happen.
give me a d20 roll.
Plus a D8. Oh, you're
The
doing
D20
it
is
wrong.
for the crit.
I mean, for the
Okay.
crit attack.
6.
It's a nerve cut. Maximum damage. Target suffers disadvantage on dex save and cannot take reactions for the next 1d4 rounds. Con save negates, deals bonus damage instead.
Okay, it fails the con save.
Okay, so it takes maximum damage
Of just a single die or still 2 dice?
of a single die, but bonus dice from the smite are treated like regular, so those are still doubled. Like if he smites, his smite is still doubled, but his initial roll is maximized.
Alright, so your D8 or whatever, or D10 or whatever it is max.
D8. So 11 damage from that.
Alright, and then you get the D8. Were you smiting too?
Yeah, I'm choosing to smite.
Alright, so then you
And
smite.
so the smite dice will be doubled then.
Holy
Yes.
crap.
And,
That's,
and
and
the
that's
D8
actually...
Yeah, you're smiting undead. You get an extra D8 because you're smiting an undead.
Yeah.
And you're getting another D8 from Jay's ability.
that's right.
Oh,
which presumably
crap.
would
Do I
be
have enough
doubled as
D8s
well?
here?
I think that would be
This
doubled
is-
as well. So I think it's something like 5d8 or something you're rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very reasonable for a paladin this level.
Yep.
Plus-
It's the paladin explosive smite.
Plus the maximum minus d8. So it's like 68.
So 68?
No, you roll
Alright.
you roll 5 and then we're gonna add 8 plus your strength or whatever on top of it.
Okay.
So it's plus 11. So roll 5 plus 11.
6, 9, 15. Oh. 23, 29,
40 damage.
32.
Wait.
I'm up to 32.
Okay, so 43 damage.
With radiant damage. That's radiant.
Yeah, I think that thing just turns to dust.
Just explodes in the light.
You're still
Nice.
rolling?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. 38 damage?
43.
43.
43
total.
damage? Yeah.
That's the most
So it
I've
says
ever
it was a
done
nerve
in one
strike.
shot.
So I'm saying
It
it was
was
like an
good
overhead
advice.
chop, like directly, and it's like brain, skull caves in as you chop, like your sword like cleaves down, like into his like chest area through the skull.
Get away from the horses! Ah!
Okay. Wow.
That was such good advice.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
I don't even think with
Paladin
that stuff I can
smite
do
crit
that.
is so good.
Okay, and this was on Jay's turn, so now it is Goblin runs farther away, probably out of sight. They're not out of sight, but like out of range.
Yeah.
Feasible range for most of you, especially because the boat traveled another 60 feet. So you're like 200
Yeah,
feet from the Goblin now.
we have more important things to do.
Just in case anybody really has a vendetta. Tars.
I'm gonna move towards another zombie and do the same repelling blast.
Okay. They have come over the edge now, so
Okay.
you don't have a good angle to knock them directly off the ship, but
Okay.
they might go tumbling over like these seats and potentially like get knocked prone or something. I'll say.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still do that. I'll do it that way.
Okay.
I don't want to risk burning the ship down.
I think with all these horses, you're gonna have. I mean, gosh, you probably have the +5 AC with like 2 large size horses in the way and Zashar, but zombies are still really easy to hit. So I mean,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go for it.
yeah.
Yes.
Fuck. Am I blessed?
Yeah.
Well, I rolled
How
a
many
2, so
rounds
I
is
don't
it
think it's
then?
gonna work.
Are we at 10 rounds?
Remember, they're easy to hit, so it's 2 plus whatever plus 6.
I mean,
Yeah, plus 7. Yeah, so I have a 12 total.
you needed a 13.
Oh! Oh.
you had a chance at with a 2 on
All
the
right.
die. All right. Then it's a Shar.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and make use of this inspiration.
Okay.
And
This horse is still in the process of bolting. By the way, only this one is stopped. I'm going to turn this one to the side because it stopped.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and rush the nearest.
There is a zombie right next to that horse.
Yeah, I would like to try and rush that zombie.
Okay. Yeah, you can get there.
And swing my sword at him.
Okay.
And I don't think raging is a good idea here with all these horses to take fire damage. So I'm just gonna regular. You know, I'm gonna recklessly attack him.
Okay.
Wait, because what can I use the inspiration on? Any D20 roll?
That is ability checks, attack rolls, and saves.
And you can apply it after you see what your die roll is.
Right.
Great. Yeah, I'm recklessly attacking him, and I'm glad I did because I got.
Oh, nice combo.
I got a D. I'm critting him.
Yo!
Oh, the crits.
The reckless attack made it. So I'll roll for a slashing crit. I got a 13, which is a tangle lock, which is max damage, and target is either prone or grappled. And I'm going to choose to grapple the zombie. I don't want it fighting horses. It can negate it with a dex save.
Great. Okay, I'll say you like slash him and like he kind of gets like spun around, and you can get under his armpits if you want, and like.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's a DC dex save DC 13.
Okay.
This is one of the underpowered ones, where this is like theoretically not as good as a regular crit.
Ooh, what was the DC?
13.
13. It exactly gets it. It had to roll its 15 to do it.
All right, so it's not grappled.
So Frank, when you're writing max damage, you really just mean max damage on one of those dice, right?
Yes, it's max damage on only the initial dice, and I clarified that in the rules. So if I rolled an 8, that's 11 damage.
A single die maximized versus 2 random dice. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Because 2 randomized can be better, but it can also be worse.
Yep.
Yeah, you roll 2 1s.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if it's 1 maximized and another effect, it could be very interesting. Could be very good. So then it's Zeal.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move forward. I'm not actually at the computer. I'm using headsets.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move forward. Just pull out my daggers. Am I within 30 feet of moving forward to attack one?
You could attack the one that Zashar's attacking, but you'll also have to run past. I mean, there's a horse heading.
Take care of my horse.
Yeah, you promised Diabroth you were going to help the horse.
I'm gonna try to calm this horse down. I have a +0 to animal handling. I do have my dice on me. So.
You sounded very confident that you would be able to.
Yeah.
Well, no, originally, if it was only one horse, I was going to actually jump on it.
Okay.
With acrobatics.
Well, there's currently only one that's still frantic.
I'm gonna jump on it with acrobatics. I get a +5.
It's gonna be bucking and.
Okay.
My acrobatics would be a 17.
I mean, I was gonna make a DC 15 to run on a frantic fleeing horse. So yeah, you you managed to leap on it, grab the reins, and
Legolas up.
But you'll need to make well, we'll see.
I think you'll still need to make an animal handling, but it's going to be easier with you on top of it than just grabbing the reins and trying to stop it.
Okay, so animal handling, I rolled a 16 +0, so I got a 16.
Okay. I'm going to say it only moves a little bit further, and you kind of guide it into stop right here.
Nice moves.
And then I guess I'll just, if I'm allowed to, I'll just bonus action. I'll just jump off, so it's calm and I'm ready to get back into the fight later.
I think you reasonably need to stay on it for more than 3 seconds or whatever to calm it down.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll stay on it then.
Okay.
Now, but can I still use my bonus action to say Zashar can get an advantage on his next turn?
Yeah, you can do that from. I mean, that's the whole thing. You do that from range. That is just you shouting.
Yeah.
Shouting, hit the zombie in front of you.
Yep. Right it back into battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Zashar, you've been instructed to hit the zombie on your turn, so you don't need to reckless attack it to get advantage. And then it is zombies. All right. So zombie is going to attack Zashar. What's your armor class? I think that hits.
There's a shield now.
My AC is 15, and he rolls at advantage because I was reckless.
Oh, that's right. Let me roll another one. Okay, he hits you for 2 damage.
Okay, well, I can take that.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't hit very hard. But they are hard to kill. Then this one is going to run up to... Whose horse is this? That's Zeal's.
If it's at the end, it's mine.
Yep.
Oh,
All right,
no.
This zombie's attacking Zeal's horse.
Diabroth, you better save my horse.
Well, you saved mine. So, okay. I'll return the favor.
It hits Zeal's horse for 4 damage. Zeal's horse is going to panic. Natural 20. It's definitely busting free.
Oh, shit.
And taking off.
I guess I'm jumping onto my horse.
I didn't roll this before, but leaving the zombie's threat range, the zombie should probably get a reaction like attack as like a second attack on it. I'll roll it for this.
Well,
it misses.
take it.
And I think Diabroth, you're going to need to roll another dex save.
Yeah, figured. Oh, no. A 5.
Okay. You are struck with the horse's hooves.
Oh!
And you'll need to make a concentration check.
Yep.
I think we're at round 10 anyway, so...
You're actually
not a
struck
big
for
deal.
9 damage.
I failed the concentration check.
Oh!
Well, we went through a lot of rounds.
Yeah,
so
we got our money's worth out of that blitz.
Yeah.
How much damage? How much
9
damage?
9 damage.
9. Oh,
Yep.
ouch. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. This
23, I'm good.
zombie and this zombie will converge on you. That's pretty close to flanking. I think I'm going to give it to him, given that you were just trampled and like you're getting up and dusting yourself off, and 2 zombies attack you from either side.
Yeah.
What's your armor class?
19.
Okay. Well, they both rolled 2 on the die, so you're fine. And that's it for them. Then it's Imelda.
Okay, so can you give me my distance to the zombie that's sort of in the group that's fighting Diabroth right now?
The nearest
There's
one?
2.
There's 2 of them.
Well, the nearest one is fighting Zashar, but what about the ones that are fighting Diabroth?
The nearest one, there's 2 on Diabroth. The nearest one to you is, what's that, 50 feet?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Then I'll stay here and continue to take hold. Maybe I'll rotate to the other side of the horse.
Okay.
So I'll be closer, but I'll still just be controlling it because I don't want it to do anything crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upcast another dissonant.
Okay.
So this one didn't take its reaction to attack the horse, did it?
No.
Great. That's exactly what I want. Yeah. So wisdom save DC 14, please.
Okay.
And I'm casting this is a 2nd level spell.
Natural 20.
Okay. So it'll only take half the psychic damage. So how do you want to do this? Do you want me to roll 46 and you have it? That's fair, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, good roll though. So that's it's 17. So I guess it'll take eight damage. And it also doesn't automatically move away from me.
Okay.
Well, shoot, that was still decent.
Picking away at him. That's like the first damage most of these have taken. Well, wait, how much did the one that Zashar hit take from that crit? Sorry, I forgot about. I didn't actually.
It took
write that
11.
down.
From the
11.
crit.
Okay, thanks.
A little bit left. This will be it.
Okay. The one right in front of Diabroth, I think, is the one that is like falling apart. That got knocked off the ship.
Okay.
So yeah, both of them next to you are injured. This one is at full hit points. And then it is Diabroth.
All right. I will try to finish off the one that's falling apart.
Okay.
All right. Oh, 23.
Yeah.
He's got it.
All right.
No more.
Not smiting.
Okay.
That'll be 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to try and stay alive or stay not alive, and it fails. It is dead.
Nice. So we just have 3 of these left.
3 left.
Mm-hmm.
And are you moving or anything?
I'll move. Yeah, between me and the horse here.
Okay,
the zombie
you're just gonna get
horse.
slightly. Yeah, you kind of already are. But yeah, you can say
Yeah.
that. All right.
The horses have been more damaging than the zombies so far.
Yeah.
Are horses considered allies? Like if they're like 5 feet from an attack or something, I can use a reaction.
No, because they're not really like trained to like fight.
If this is like your battle horse for you,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, if it was a warhorse or like your mount, yeah, then it would be an ally, but not these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then it's Jay, who was rushing closer. Let's see. Did you say what your next hit on? Oh no. So you're still Jay. You're still. Let's see. You're still. 40 feet from the nearest zombie.
Is anybody else near one of them?
Yeah, Zashar is.
What's that?
I'm just on the phone. Oh. Okay, I'll move closer and do the same thing as last time.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be a crit.
That would be great.
So does this get the advantage from Zeal too, or not?
Yes.
It's because it's just your next attack.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
Next attack.
Great. Then I'm rolling 2 d20s, and I don't think I need to use the I'm not going to use the inspiration yet because I have a 13 on the die. So that hits AC 18.
Definitely hits.
Great. That is only 5 damage.
Okay.
Plus 8 from Sovereign Strike.
Plus a
Oh,
D8.
that's right. And plus 8 from another d8. Well, that's good because that was a d8 on that one. So 13 damage.
13. Okay, it's going to.
Hurrah!
And that was on
Taking 'em
Jay's
out.
turn. So then it is Tars.
All right. I'm gonna move up another 30 and see if I can get any closer to, to see anything.
You can see that there's a horse heading towards you.
Well, I should get out of the way of the horse.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, you could get right up to the horse, or you can like stay off to the side of the ship, out of its path.
That's
Yeah,
a
I'll
real
be
car.
staying out of its path off to the side of the ship.
Okay.
I don't think I have to run up 60. Oh, is that 30 feet then?
6 inches is 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Then yes, that's what I want to do. And then what? I mean, obviously it has a little more cover, but it's less than last time.
Yeah, I'll just
Right.
give it the +2. There's only one horse in the way now.
Well, that's much better. I rolled a 12 plus 7. I think we're
Okay.
good to go.
All right, we'll say you're like leaned way over on the side. The zombies don't move very fast, so like you can kind of like take a minute to line up your shot and.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent. 9 damage and 10 feet.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna give it a dex save to avoid. Okay, it passes. It ends up on the other side of the seat, but it's still standing. It's not prone.
Okay.
Does a little
9
backflip.
damage, 5, yeah. Yeah, like tumbles over, but somehow lands on its feet, or it lands like hands and legs. Gets back up real quick. Then okay, so this horse nobody has dealt with is like stampeding. Zeal's horse is stampeding.
Oh.
Yep.
It's not moving yet, but it will be soon. Then it is Ashar. You see this horse.
Okay.
This zombie just died, and this horse is about to rush past you.
But I'm still relatively far from those zombies, aren't I?
Yeah, the last one standing, or the last two standing are they're 60. They're only 30 feet away.
Well, I was gonna say,
Okay.
leave my horse to me.
Well,
I
yeah.
got
Let me move up close to 30 feet closer to Diabroth in the action then.
Okay, yeah, you can get up to a zombie.
Oh, I can.
Yeah,
My sense of scale must be off. Then I will.
yeah.
Then I'm gonna get up to one in melee and make an attack.
All right.
I'm not going to be reckless this time,
Okay,
but I might use the inspiration if I need it.
okay.
But I don't think so because I have a total of I rolled 15, so it's 20.
20 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
It deals 7 damage.
Okay, and that one is gonna have to roll because it's
Great.
gotten hit twice
Yeah.
previously, and it rolled a 1. So.
Oh,
Just
right. I
own
forgot
it.
to give myself temporary hit points for the last one. So
There it is.
But are you really killing these things?
the rules state you just have to bring it to 0 hit points.
Ah, nice. They thought of that, of course.
Yeah.
Well, you're removing the magic that's keeping them alive, so you're technically killing them.
Your patron is
De-animating
rewarding
them.
you for.
The re-dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're unanimating them.
All right, then it is Zeal.
All right. How far is that horse away from me?
Okay, like 10 feet, 15 feet.
I'm gonna jump from that horse to my horse.
Okay.
Oh
Give
boy.
me acrobatics.
That's,
And
that's
let
literal
me
acrobatics
get my
maneuver.
camera on. Let me get my camera on because I want this to be.
Yeah.
Zeal's nickname
Yeah,
is
I mean,
Legolas.
this seems like, for most people, it'd be pretty improbable.
So here we go. I rolled a 12. I have a +6 to acrobatics, so it's 18.
Shipboard rodeo.
Fine. Bloop.
And then animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 19. So,
Whoa,
Wow.
nice.
With your +0 or
0.
0?
I have a 0 to animal handling.
Wow.
Amazing.
Okay. Wow. Well,
Zeal's so cool.
nicely done. I can't. There, you'll just be right there. All right. Zombies are up. No horses are currently stampeding. One zombie left is going to rush at Zashar.
I used my reaction to give it the disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I could have used my bonus action to give the Shar advantage.
Okay. It actually rolled lower with a disadvantage and misses.
All right.
All right. That's team. We're doing really well on the teamwork angle.
Oh yeah.
Imelda.
Me again? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is almost over with. We're just going to go and vicious mockery at that remaining zombie.
Okay.
So it's a wisdom save, DC 14.
Fail.
Next attack will be a disadvantage. The psychic damage it takes will be 1.
1. Okay. I don't think this one had actually been injured.
Yeah, but I want to let the I want to conserve this in case there's like yet another twist and more zombies come out.
Yeah, I was just saying that in case anybody wanted to correct me, but I don't think this one had been hit. I've got a lot of notes scribbled here. So, okay. That one is disadvantage. I will star that. then it's back to the top with Dieroth.
Alright, I want to move around the zombie and flank it with Shashar.
Okay, yeah, you've got enough movement to do that.
And, well, I'll attack.
Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Ooh. 10.
10? 10 hits.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that including the +1 from flanking?
That is including the +1.
Okay.
Yeah. 10 total. Alright. Do I want to smite it? No, I'm not going to smite it.
Okay.
That is... Ooh, 7 on the die. That's 10 more damage.
Okay. 10 more damage is inflicted. And then it is Jay, who is pretty far away. Yeah, like 45 feet or something. Zashar and Dieroth have the last zombie flanked.
Yeah, I'll move towards them, and guess the only question is which one I should advise to hit it. I will advise. What's that?
I think Shashar's up next.
Yeah, but you get to attack on my turn even.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I will. Yeah, I think you have a slightly better to hit. I'll advise Dieroth to hit it.
I think we both have a +6, but I'm not sure. All right.
Well, you are a
Oh, maybe
paladin,
it's the same.
and this is a zombie.
Yeah,
Okay.
paladins should hit zombies.
Yeah.
My actual piece of advice will be to use smite this time if you hit.
Okay, maybe I'm compelled to do this. Let's see if I hit first.
Because might will make sure it dies.
How about a natural 20?
Oh my god! It's dead. We don't need to.
2 smiting criticals?
Do it. Do it. You have to do it again.
So, well,
We're probably going to need a day's rest, so I think.
Yeah, I'm going to
Do it.
smite it. Of course I'm going to smite it.
Alright. The critical effect is probably not
Die,
necessary.
beast!
It's fun.
yeah, roll the d20.
13.
Oh, we already had that one. That's the tangle lock again. So it's max damage on your initial die, but your smite die are still doubled.
Alright, well that's 68, blah blah blah, he's dead.
Well, its
Okay.
entire body is tangled up on your blade in
Yeah.
ways that a normal body should not be able to move. And you have to, like, you know, put your foot on your blade to, like, get the corpse off of it.
And I'm sure the blade is like hissing and steaming because of like the radiance that like burned its flesh or whatever.
Man,
Definitely.
Nice.
just call me Dear Abby. Got the best advice around.
It's too bad that
We're gonna do a backflip.
it's too bad that thief goblin we let get away. But I think we'll tell the crew that it's safe to come up now, and I guess we will get away from the scene. I don't think it's worth stopping. You guys? There might be more zombies.
No, we should check on the passengers, see if everybody's okay. Hopefully no zombies got down below. That would be terrible.
Yeah. No, they're all pretty shaken. You get the impression it would be a pretty hard sell to convince anybody to turn this boat around.
Right.
Let's throw these zombies
Yes,
overboard.
throw them overboard.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, search first, just in case.
Yuck.
Okay. You do. It's
Search first.
disgusting, and unfortunately, on the zombies, you don't find anything of value.
I didn't think so.
And then
I do a backflip off the horse and do like a gymnastic, ching, I'm done.
Hopefully that goblin will think twice before ever trying this scheme again.
We should have paid his toll to the underworld.
He got away unharmed, didn't he?
He did.
He wasn't unharmed. He took some damage, but he
Did he?
did
I don't
live
think
too.
he took any damage.
I don't know.
No, remember because he was hit and then decided to start hiding.
That was the troll.
No, we were attacking the goblin to start with.
Yeah, but we didn't hit him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we all missed for the disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't
Anyway,
get
We
even
started
one hit
hitting
on
the
him. Wow.
troll.
Shara's looking for a place to
Yeah.
wash his hands after touching zombies.
Well, good. You're on a river, so
Yeah, I mean, we've established that the water's not very far down from the boat. You could probably you probably have to get like waist over and kind of like lean down, but yeah, you can reach the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I don't know if this water's
You know
very
how to
clean
swim?
with all these dead bodies in it.
Yeah.
Better
Well,
than nothing.
I think what they did is they rounded them up and they had them in that one spot. So
Mhm.
whatever. Can I push the char over?
I'm not drinking any more of this water.
Why would you do that?
The boat's going at a pretty
I
fast
said, I never
pace.
said I was.
Like, theoretically, maybe, but.
Oh, you were on the other side of his storage mite. You're probably covered. You need a full tap.
Well,
I'm not gonna push him over.
okay.
I'm behind him, getting ready to. Everyone else can see that.
Alright.
well, it's unfortunate we didn't get any loot, but we still made out well enough, I think.
As the Shar is washing his hands, is he a little further away from the rest of the group?
I don't know.
Is the Shar?
Oh yeah, I suppose. Like,
I'm gonna walk over to Zashar and wash my hands also, but I kind of want to let him know something that happened last night.
Yeah. What?
Oh, he popped over to the
I'll
side.
go to the side room.
Yeah. What? Wow.
He's in the side.
Just click in the side room.
Oh, nice. The side room.
Yeah,
Zashar,
yeah,
come
he's
over.
gone.
I will. I just wasn't in.
All right, the warlocks have a little private conversation, and
And I perceived your conversation.
I think they made a point of being away from everybody.
Oh, I did say I was right behind Tarsh. Or not Tarsh, whatever. It's okay.
Well, everybody's like, oh, like I said, we've seen undead, but I mean, just the undead by themselves never were. I mean, we always like booked it through here, and
But I don't get it.
they crawled
What-
up
what I'm
over the
having a-
sides.
What I'm having a hard time understanding is who was the brains of the operation. It clearly wasn't a troll because he can't control the undead. And I don't think that zombie was powerful enough to control the undead either. So it seems to me like maybe they were working for somebody around here.
They weren't really controlling them. Had them on ropes.
Yeah, but how do you get them positioned like that?
I think they just rounded them up and kind of herded them into the water there.
Yeah, but they're zombies. How do you round up a zombie?
With a live body.
You've seen Walking
The
Dead.
troll can regenerate, so he doesn't care if like the zombies are attacking him. He probably just walks right up to them and throws
that's a
a
good
rope
point.
around
Maybe-
their neck.
You're right, Nick. Maybe he got like a bunch of them. Jay. Maybe he got like a bunch of them like nipping on him and just like swam out,
Yeah.
got rid of him, and swam back to shore.
That's exactly it.
I guess that's conceivable.
Yeah, he
The
can get,
old-fashioned way.
I
You
said
get
let's
the ropes
stop
down.
through. No. Everyone else is like, no, let's slow down. I'm gonna talk.
Well, because think about it. If there's like we were thinking about a chain, and you could really seriously damage a boat like this if you had the right, a chain stretched across a waterway.
I just wanted to speed up and shoot at him while we went by. No, my plan.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that would have worked too. We probably wouldn't have
No.
killed the troll at that rate though.
Yeah, I'm surprised you killed the troll so easily. I guess not. I kind of figured Tars was gonna be a heavy hitter for that.
Yeah,
forgot
Tars
that
is
he-
like built to kill trolls.
Yeah.
With the ability to deal out fire damage, hell yeah.
As a cantrip, I think. Yeah, Like,
Didn't he land a crit there too?
yeah, yeah, and the
Hellish Rebuke or whatever?
Rebuke. Yeah, you had 2 ways to deal fire damage to it.
I feel like there were a lot of crits in that fight.
There were. It was
There
like
were.
it was like a third of the attacks, I think, were crits or fumbles.
No,
Felt like it, yeah.
Yeah.
and we did have a lot of misses at the beginning too.
Well, yeah.
Well, let's see here. Let's look at the map. This was just in the morning of the second day.
Second day.
So by the end of the second day, you're gonna get to this other bend of the river, essentially. And this time they ask if any plans have changed, if you want to push through the night or if you want to stop again. But this time it'd actually be in the darkness.
I'll meditate and then just sit on the top of the boat watching. Either way, if we push through or not.
Well,
I can kind of be a guard. Look out.
I guess we can make that decision next week because we're getting close to 10.
For right now,
I gotta
for
sign
right now
off.
though, just in case something immediately happens, let's just all say that we took a short rest and I gave you the bonus d6. If you want to expend hit dice right now, for instance.
Yes, definitely. Go ahead and apply a short rest, everybody, and we'll reconvene next week, I guess.
All right. Fun
All right.
session.
All right, good one, guys. I guess we'll get to Baldur's Gate next week.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right.
I guess.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Mike, if you got a sec,